Hello, good morning. Welcome to Lens of Fly Tarot. I'm Sean. I'm here to do this quick pick reading for you for today of Wednesday, June 15th. Finish shuffling these cards here. We're on the back end, or I guess maybe the middle of the Sagittarius moon. I hope you all are doing well. Let's see what we have today. Judgment. Six of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Okay, Judgment. The 20th card of the Major Arcana. So the Judgment card, it is a call to action. It is a penultimate card, so it is this feeling, it's like that brimming feeling before completion, or before you have resolved something, or something comes to a resolve. And so it has some building tension already inside of it. And this angel here is calling to these bodies in these boxes, which are essentially coffins, but it is a sense of being called to action. So when you have been through a cycle, or a cycle is near completion, or perhaps you are going through some sort of transformation, this is the tail end of that, and that there is something that feels important, spiritual, or something that has power that is calling you to action. And there's a celebration here that you are being called forward to complete, or to move into something new. The card right after this in the Major Arcana is the World, which shows up as a kind of portal in the sky. And so this is before that. This is again, calling to action. The Six of Cups, I read sixes as joy cards. Cups as emotions, feeling, intuition. And there's these two people here that are sharing a protected moment. There's a guard here in the background, and they appear to be in their courtyard or in their garden. This card is often talked about as nostalgic, or a reflection of joy in a familial place, or a familiar place. It can do with family, loved ones, groups of people, or even just a pairing. But it is a joyous card of sharing emotional content. How about that? And again, often it can be nostalgic, or having to do with a family lineage. And then Aquarius, the Star card, it is a card of hope. In the Major Arcana, about halfway through, things take a kind of a dark dip into the Death card and the Tower, etc. And the Star indicates kind of this rise back out of that dark place. So she is the shining star in the night. She is hope. She is example. She is the water bearer. She's taking this water of life, our intuition, our feelings, and she is pouring them onto the earth. So she is grounding these fluid, amorphous states, and she's grounding them into the earth. And she is a humanitarian, and she shows groups of people. She kind of becomes an example of how things can be done. She also represents the individual in the group. So rather than an individual that is against the group, she shows us that groups of people are made up of individuals. And so I don't think My intuition tells me that this is already happening, that this call has been happening in your life if you're seeing this. Perhaps we are on the cusp of it, but it doesn't feel like an initiatory card. It feels like something that is already in action, something that is already at play. And so in our consciousness, we are aware that we are being called to something higher, and we are being awoken out of our tombs and are being asked to reach towards the light and move into a new phase. And with that new phase comes a lot of peace and joy. And when I'm thinking of home and nostalgia, I'm thinking of that, like, those places or those memories or those people where your belly drops, where you relax, and where you're able to feel loved and cared and nurtured and safe and protected. And that is leading you to this hope, to this new dawning, and either becoming the star or using that star energy to continue you forward on this journey of waking up and being called to action. The bottom deck, or the bowl that I keep talking about in these videos, is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords are thoughts, communication, ideas. Interesting too that Aquarius is an air sign. The star often represents Aquarius, and this is kind of the epitome of airness. And so there's a new idea here. So with this Aquarius energy, understanding that we are in this process of being called to action, and that we have kind of these comforting, nostalgic, peaceful feelings inside of us so we are able to move forward. It doesn't feel like a slog up a mountain. It feels like a continuation of a feeling. It's bringing us to this Aquarius energy, to the star, to the hopefulness that is embodied. And there's kind of this blessing from the universe of this Ace of Swords energy, which is it encapsulates everything that is air. So the ability to communicate, the ability to share ideas, to share thoughts, to kind of what if, and speak out these possibilities. Should note also that Mercury is direct in Gemini right now, and so we're coming out of Mercury's shadow from the Mercury retrograde, which happened kind of in end of May into the beginning of June. And so in the state of being that you are, ideas and thoughts and communication could be flowing quite freely and quite quickly. Gemini is, the Quicksilver sign. It is known to kind of communicate really swiftly. And so there's probably a lot of really good chatter, creative chatter, sharing of ideas, gossiping, talking to each other, which feels like a really good day. There's like this sense of purpose coming through with judgment, and then I just keep thinking of like a warm room with soft pillows here, as far as how we feel inside, and the support of our family, which is, genetic or otherwise, which gives us a sense of individuality, the sense of hope, and then being able to communicate that, plus another, million other ideas and possibilities with groups of people. So Gemini also rules groups of people that are in our kind of immediate area. So a really fabulous day today. It looks like we're moving forward with purpose and some peaceful, warm feelings, and then looking to innovation and individuality in the future all through this communication. Wonderful. Well, have a fantastic day. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. I'm trying to grow this channel, seeing where it goes, and hopefully going towards personal readings eventually. But that's all for now. Have a fantastic day. Goodbye.